The biggest weakness of man is sex.
You have illusions all over, everywhere. You create them every day.
I would feel like a superhuman, man. I would get this tingling sensation. I would I would breathe very fast.
Your old self, new self, they will fight with the sexual desire thing. You used to eat 5 times a day. Why?
I want to understand one thing, right? We talked about the 5 stages. For how did you call it? 5 stages of
Spiritual awakening.
5 stages of spiritual awakening. Stage 4,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, you're right.
is stage 4 is about the tools, right? You said what kind of examples? Meditation,
Yeah,
breath work, this
it
kind
can
of
be
stuff.
different.
So we know for reaching the next level, you have to do some exercises. You can use some tools, and there are many tools that we can use to reach the higher level of ourselves, to improve our body, or spirit, or mind
altogether.
What are the tools you were thinking about? What are the best tools you? I think NoFap is like.
Before going to the tools, I want to say it clearly to everyone to understand. You need to empty fully yourself, okay? Then you go to these disciplines. If you are the same old person and you go to these old exercises, you will end up being more even confused, okay?
Yeah, so you need to say goodbye first to your old self.
Yeah, you need to die.
You need to die.
Spiritually.
Yeah. In the mind.
Yeah, you need to die. And you will feel pain, a lot of pain. Because when you die, you feel pain. Not only there is a physical pain, a physical death, also spiritual death.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a death of mental body, which we call like stagnation. Okay, so this stagnation period when you don't progress, it's also death. So you need to empty yourself, get there, and then you go and exercise all of these disciplines. It can be different. Like for myself, it was first of all doing the semen retention, because sexually being this person who is horny all of the time nowadays, it's a big addiction for a lot of people,
and it makes sense. I mean,
and it is normal from our societies. We take it as normal.
Not only normal, they say it's healthy.
Yeah, they say it's healthy.
Many people, doctors say it's healthy. They say you should have sex and jerk off and masturbate. I totally disagree with that. Totally.
Me also.
Totally.
And semen retention at least gives you another perspective, how you can live your life with your sexual desires.
Yeah, and you know what you're doing is right because you feel the benefits immediately. Yeah. Right? Especially the first week, we talked about that. I think number 1 should be for anyone that wants to improve in life, spiritually, mentally, whatever. Number 1 should be semen retention.
Semen retention, or we can call it, if somebody minds that terminology, we can say flesh desires. It can be anything.
Good
flesh
one.
desires.
Yeah, flesh desires, semen retention. This is the biggest one. This is the most effective one, but at the same time, it's also the most challenging one.
Yeah.
Because the biggest weakness of man is sex.
Yes.
It is sex, 100%. It's the desire of flesh, with other words, like to say it very politically correct. But yeah, so NoFap really helps semen retention. We talked many videos about this, what it means to keep semen inside, to not touch your own flesh, to not touch other one's flesh. If it's
or imagine.
Or imagining.
Go to that imaginary reality, which is not true. This is not true. You shouldn't go there.
It's illusion.
Okay, it's illusion.
It's illusion.
You have illusions all over, everywhere. You create them every day. You don't need one more in your head. Yeah. Okay.
The number 1 thing about semen retention is to control the mind, to control the own mind.
Yeah.
Because it's the most challenging thing. It's challenging your mind every day, and this is the first thing you learn, to fully control your mind and your own body, your hands, your everything. So, what else we?
So this is a spiritual battle inside your body.
Fight, big fight.
Your old self, new self. They will fight with the sexual desire thing. And also we have fasting, very useful.
Fasting, yeah.
Actually, all of these disciplines are about retaining your energies. Okay.
And control. Patience, control.
Yeah.
Power.
what
Energy
you do
is
is
power.
you sacrifice
Yeah.
the most desired thing in order to get long-term satisfactional things.
Yeah.
I don't know, like anything, big goals. Okay, so retaining energy will help you to use that energy in other ways. Before, you used to waste it everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you used to eat 5 times a day. Why? Like, it's so many hours,
Yeah.
and you get wasted. You feel this heaviness. Why you need it?
Yeah.
Like,
all your energy goes into digestion, right? The
Yeah.
whole day. Your body
Exactly.
cannot heal. Your body cannot do anything.
Exactly.
Um,
Tell me about your disciplines that you do nowadays. When you wake up, what you do?
Man, 100%. Number one, semen retention. Number two, fasting, definitely. Working out, going to the gym is one of the best things. I think it should be mandatory for every man. It should be definitely mandatory. When you put your body, and this is a physical point of the Trinity, which is the basic root and makes the other 2 points also strong, is to put your body under physical stress.
Yeah.
And we should do it every single day. Because we should not forget evolutionary, this is what we used to do as humans for millions of years. To go, and this means both cardio and physical strength, resistance training. So heavy weights, but also lightweight, like a cardio thing. This is definitely something every man should do. To also, this is something that trains patience, right? You're building your body. It trains control over your body. It trains strength. And overall, when you build your body, it just changes your presence and it changes your aura also. People just feel you with a different energy.
Yeah. You show up more confident.
100%.
Yeah, and more power. Everyone sees your aura, your energy. You give more. You are more in the present conversations and everything. Yeah,
Everything.
It feels.
Your
Even
mind
you
works
feel
better.
good. Yeah,
you feel better. You
Yeah.
have more energy. After this, I would put definitely meditation
Okay.
/ breath work.
Okay.
This I would put both on a same level. I mean, meditation is deeper because meditation has both. Meditation has focus, practice of focusing, plus breath work. So I would never do breath work alone. I think it should be always in a way that you do meditation first, because here you have both benefits, right? So meditation just to go somewhere in silence. I do it always in the mornings. I wake up very early, which I
What time you wake up?
I wake up at 6 a.m. I try to make it earlier. I sleep also very early, and this really changed a lot in my life, man. I know that you also wake up very early.
Yeah, I started actually.
I don't know what benefits you get from this, but the first hours that I have the silence of nature in the mornings,
Yeah.
I'm so productive. Nobody talks, nobody calls you, nobody messages you. Especially for us in real estate, it's like the whole day people are messaging and calling. So the mornings you fully can focus on what matters, and you can finish tasks way faster. This is the benefits for me.
Yeah, it is beneficial to be in that stillness, to do breath work. I think the breath work also is about focus, because you pay attention on your breath, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what I do is I do 4 4 4 4. It's
Oh.
like you do 4 seconds of inhale, and then you hold for 4 seconds, and then you do exhale for 4 seconds, then you hold again for 4 seconds. So it's 4 4 4.
This is a box method, actually.
Box method?
Yeah, this is called box method. There's another one. It was studied a lot. 4-7-8. This one is for relaxation, and or somebody wants to fall asleep. Breathing in 4 seconds, holding it for 7, and breathing out for 8. This also helps, especially for deep relaxation. 4-4-4 is more general for
Okay,
energy.
so you do 4 seconds, and then 7, then 8.
Yeah, you breathe in 4 seconds.
Uh-huh.
You hold it for 7.
7 seconds.
And then very slow you breathe it out for
that's
8
for
seconds.
sleep.
That's for sleep and relaxation. Not necessarily sleep. This fully shuts off your stress and your nervous system.
I will use it, man, because I didn't get to the evening routines yet. I will do it.
This one helps a lot. And then there's 5-5-5 is a little bit longer box method.
This is for morning or for evening?
Box method is very general. Like, you can use it. It also relaxes you, but it's also for energy. But the simple one, this is for the people that want to count. If not, you can just do the
how you feel.
How I feel.
Can you do it? Like, you feel like you want to breathe after holding it for a while? you breathe, and then you inhale, exhale, like the same way. Yeah, you can do maybe 6 seconds or 3 seconds. I truly believe, bro, you need to listen to your body every time you do such disciplines, because it can be different for
It can be different. There's many strategies, man.
Yeah.
There's not only that you can do. This is why they have different names, because you can do all of them. Each of them will give you a little bit different benefit. That doesn't mean that one is better or not. As I said, 4-7-8, they did even studies on that. This is more for like deep relaxation, sleep. If you want energy, what you do fast breathing, because fast breathing gives you faster oxygen, and it boosts adrenaline and noradrenaline. So if you breathe
That's
fast,
another topic. We'll talk about this adrenaline thing later.
Sure. Yeah, we can talk about
exactly
this. So,
can work with the breath.
you actually we talked about this when you are in cold water, for example. You automatically breathe fast, and you will feel this adrenaline and energy. So if you do this for 1 minute, 2 minutes, you will feel like you're almost passing out. Like it's so much oxygen and energy, and this is good for if you want to do it before the gym sessions or sport activities or sprinting or cardio, and you will notice something. You will observe that you have way more energy, and you will do your exercise way longer. Your endurance will become way more than if you don't do this breathing technique before. You will see and feel the difference.
That's one of the disciplines I integrated also to my morning routines. I do this. They call it kalabhati. Indians call it kalabhati. It's when you do this dragon breath work. So you do this.
Yeah, very fast.
30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, 3 sections. But before you start from the normal breathing, like you do.
Yeah, you warm it up, and then
and then you do again inhale, but not fully, half inhalation, and then you start this. You work with belly. What they are calling it, they're calling it creating energy. You create energy.
Chi.
Yeah,
it's a chi. Yeah,
and actually it will follow with your hand healing techniques, actually, which is qigong. Qigong exercises. You just imagine a ball of energy, your hands. First you do claps, you rub them together, you feel the warmth, and then you start working with these energies. This is key energies, actually. And when you master it, at some point you will start healing with your hands.
They're literally Zen masters. They can create fire with their hands. They can. I don't know if you saw the videos. So now many people come and they say this is fake. But no, there are people that live in these villages in the mountains, and they observe it and they see it, and for them it's very normal. It's not like a magic, or it's just controlling energies. And even physically, you can totally explain that. They can create this energy because they can control their breathing and inner energy so good that they can focus it on one point. Now, the next point for me, I don't know if you are also doing this or practicing it. I used to do it in Germany a lot, because there we have it. Sauna plus, or it doesn't have to be sauna, heat plus cold exposure in return. Ice bath. I mean, you're doing ice baths. This is one. Ice baths help a lot, especially with the noradrenaline and serotonin and this happy hormones. There are also many studies on that. It's not a secret anymore. But in a mixture with sauna, this is what I used to do in Germany. I used to go to the sauna, and then immediately under the shower. In Germany, the showers, you can put them literally on 1 degree, 2 degree. So
really?
They get very cold. It's not like in Dubai. In Dubai, the showers, they're like mild temperature up to hot. But I never saw like very cold like in Germany.
Cold.
But in Germany you can put them very cold. Right? They're very like freezing cold, literally, like it's like coming with ice. This is how it feels. So this is what I used to do. I used to go to the sauna, and then totally cold exposure, again sauna, cold exposure, and I would feel like a superhuman. Then I would get this tingling sensation. I would like I would breathe very fast automatically. Also, like my body would feel like it's dying, and it was one of the best feelings ever, and it really helps.
Yeah, it helps. And again, in my routines, I use the cold exposure too. I go to the cold shower after all this meditation. What I also do is scripture reading. So I read Bible now, but there's a way to read the scripture righteously. There's a certain way. And I asked ChatGPT, because Bible is not one book. It's many books. So we have Genesis, about the creation. We have gospels, we have epistles, we have psalms, okay, which are the songs. So
you have the New Testament, Old Testament.
All they're different books, but
Yeah.
they're connected
Yeah.
somehow. And I asked ChatGPT, how can I read? Can you help me? And let's start from the Genesis 1:1. And he actually gives me every time a next lesson, next verse to read. It's very cool, actually. I also do that. So I wake up, I do the breath work immediately, meditation, breath work. Then I sit in the stillness for 10 minutes. No noise, nothing, no
Like
breath
kind
work.
of meditation.
Just stillness.
Yeah. What do? You just watch the wall, or you close your eyes?
Close my eyes and just sit. Yeah.
So meditation. Yeah.
Yeah, but I try to not let any thought in my mind.
Just
That's
meditation.
I just just sit. Okay. And then I do this Kalapati, this dragon. They call it pranayama, energy activation. All of these breathwork techniques difference. I do pranayama, then I go for a cold exposure, and workout also. Yeah,
you go to the gym
part of the. No, I do in my room. I do sometimes stretching. It depends of the day. I don't always go to workout. With my body, it works better if I go one day to the gym, the other day I do stretching or running.
Yeah, you do one by that's good also.
And also I can run, or I can go to the swimming pool, which is also a nice way of working out.
Yeah, of course.
So as long as you do different exercises that work out your body,
moving your body, that's the point. To move the body.
The muscle support is very.
What else we can put as tools?
I mean, for the morning, dry fasting. So while I'm doing all of this, I don't drink, I don't eat. But again, with dry fasting, I believe that working out in the morning, it will be much harder.
Yeah.
And not suggested, actually, in my opinion. But again, it depends on your body, how you feel. If it's okay for you, then do it. But you drink water, you said, so you don't do dry fasting, right?
I do. The problem is, for me, I would call it like a heart gainer problem. I used to be very skinny, and my body tends to get more skinny than bulky. So the moment I do a dry fast, and I tried it, I lose massive amounts of body weight. So I love to have the benefits of fasting. This is why I do the water fast with salt. Why? Because salt keeps the water in the body. Sodium binds water into the body. So normally when you do a fast, your body loses glycogen, and which means that you lose also water. This is why people think they become very skinny and bony, and they think they're losing muscle, but it's not muscle. It's the water that is saved in the muscles, right? When you drink salt with water, it will keep the water in the muscles, but you will lose fat, and you will still have some benefits of fasting. That's why I always just drink salt with water. And then I go to the gym, and I get crazy pumps, and I feel the blood flowing through my body. I take 1 teaspoon of salt, like a big teaspoon of salt with water. It tastes disgusting, but it really has a huge effect in the mornings. You will feel it. It's amazing. So this is how I do it, to not lose too much weight.
Yeah, because dry fasting basically can be very extreme.
Yeah.
You get dehydrated very
fast.
Yeah. You lose fat 2-3 times faster than with water fasting.
That's true. Yeah.
So water fasting is sustainable comparing to dry fasting. And dry fasting, you also have the pressure on your organs. Some organs.
On the kidneys especially.
Yeah, on the kidneys. Yeah. You should be careful, and you shouldn't start immediately with dry fasting.
Yeah, you should do it easy, slowly. Half a day, then 1 day, then 2 days.
Like I did. So this is discipline. And yeah, this is this fourth stage, right? Spiritual awakening. If you're here, you're almost there. And the idea, guys, is not to just do this discipline just for fun. They're here to forge from you a new person, new best version of you. And when you finally understand what works better for you, that's it. You stick to it.
Yeah. Now you have
Now you are there.
You're
in the now. You're in the present. Just enjoy everything, get everything from it, and give your light.
And you don't have to do all the tools. I mean, these are different tools. at the end of the day, they teach you all kind of the same things, but I would definitely do the main ones. If I had to choose 3 that I really can only do this ones for the rest of my life, I'll definitely choose semen retention. Definitely. I would choose working out, gym or kind of movements or body exercise, whatever. And the third one, I would choose. This is a hard one. What would you choose with the third one?
Fasting. It's easy.
Fasting.
Yeah.
Fasting. I do an intermittent fast actually. I fast every day.
Yeah. How many hours? Like 16 hours?
I used to eat 18 hours and fast 16 hours. Now I'm eating 16 hours and I don't eat for 18 hours. Sorry.
6 hours.
18 hours.
Yeah.
I don't eat for 18 hours.
I thought you have more time. More hours in
I have
your
2
day.
days.
Oh wow, you have it, man. I wanted to.
I'm
How did you do that?
Yeah, bro. I was just thinking,
what, like 34 hours? What the fuck? 10 hours more?
I was just thinking that doesn't add up. No. This is maybe this is side effects of the fasting today. No. This is I eat for 6 hours.
Yeah, but time is very slow. What I noticed when you do all these techniques in the morning.
Oh man, you have so much time. Food takes so much time of your day. It's crazy.
No, I'm not saying about it. I was always watching the time on the clock, like because I do this all techniques. I think like time passed a lot, and I'm somewhere like at 10, 11 o'clock already. While I do this all these things. But then I watch at the clock and it's just 7:30.
Yeah.
Time slows down when you slow down.
Yeah, time slows down, yeah.
When you're more in the now, in the present.
It's funny because there's not such a thing as time. Like we are looking at the minutes, but there's one quote by this, who said it? Was it Nikola Tesla or some of them? They said, time was invented by watch companies to make money, to sell more watches.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. I was reading this, and also Albert Einstein was talking a lot about time. Time is an illusion or something like this. He said, time is not real. Time is definitely not real. This is what we see. It's just an illusion. Because time is not passing in one line. This is why we sometimes feel, but it's not a feeling, it's a reality. We feel that sometimes time goes like this, and sometimes time totally is frozen up and passes by minutes.
There is no time.
There's no time, definitely.
There's no past, there's no future. There's always now. There's only one time.
Yeah. No, but time is the definition of how much you can do, how fast.
Mm-hmm.
We have speed we have, but we don't have time. And speed determines time. If you can finish 5 tasks in 10 minutes, is it really time or is it just you? Then you have all of a sudden you have more time and you did more. There's no second for second.
The idea is that time exists only inside the reality. So inside, everything out is like if we could get out from this reality and look on this reality, let's say from outside, it will just appear as one thing, one time, simultaneously happening. All of the things at the same time. But because we're inside, we are creating these illusions of time, following each other and creating time. That's what's happening. Like just you can imagine, like every second is a parallel reality, which has the same, which has the idea of a perception, looking at the same thing, but from different angles.
That's a very good point. If we take 10 minutes in this reality, I finished maybe 2 tasks. In another reality, I finished 10 tasks. In another reality, I just conquered the world. So what are 10 minutes really? What is 10 minutes?
Nothing. And I also think in higher dimensions, it will be possible to get from not like linearly go, but go like to past, future, as you think is past and future, but it's all the now, but just from different
I think anything that comes into the human mind is possible, because this thought have a source, right? It has to come from. How can you think about something that comes from nothing? I don't think we can really create ideas from nothing, because nothing is nothing.
Yeah.
Right? But we don't have nothing.
Definition of nothing.
What is the definition of nothing? We don't have nothing. Everything is there. Everything is a possibility, and if it comes into your mind, in some dimension, it is.
Yeah.
This is how you get the idea, because it really exists already.
Yeah.
So I think everything is possible.
Even the emptiness, the idea of emptiness comes from the creation, the idea of creation.
But you cannot think about nothing. So there's no emptiness.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. There's no emptiness.
If there would be emptiness, everything would be empty. Nothing would be there. So the idea of nothing is inside the reality.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
it comes from there.
Yeah.
The idea of time comes from there. Space, everything comes from inside the reality. Nothing outside has these all.
Yeah, there's no emptiness. If I tell you think about a hippo, you will think about a hippo. If I tell you think about nothing, you see black, but you're thinking about the color. Black is not nothing.
Yeah.
But you see black in front of your eyes because you cannot imagine what is nothing.
Yeah.
So there's no nothing.
There's no nothing. You're right. So, doing this, all disciplines will help you definitely to get to the final stage.
Yeah.
And I really hope you're gonna do it. And just final advice: don't, guys, just try to convince anyone to do the same. This journey is only for you.
Yeah.
Purely for you. If you have a friend like I have, and we can talk about it, talk with him. Yeah, share experience. That's life is for that. Came to share your experiences, learn.
You need to exchange knowledge with the right people. You cannot talk about spiritual journey with somebody that just wants to listen to, I don't know, listen to AC/DC the whole day and doesn't want to know anything about God. You need to talk with mind-like people that really somehow are on the same level, more or less, that can somehow understand you.
Yeah, and the same vibration. If you share the same vibrations, and if you will elevate each other, definitely you should do it.
Bro, I have this experience. Sometimes I talk to people, and when I get a little bit more spiritual or talk, their brains, I don't know, their brains totally shut off. Like they don't know anything, and they cannot even talk about it. They just change the topic because they don't know. They didn't read about it. They didn't, and they don't want to.
They don't want to, I think.
And I'm like, why should I? Oh fuck! And I used to always, I wanted to force myself to convince them. And then at some point I was like, why are you making yourself so tired? This person is not in this level right now. See, this person is not ready yet to know more. They're happy with what they have. They don't want to know more. They're happy with what they have. Maybe at some point they will face difficulties and then they get interested in solutions. But for now they're happy, and you cannot force people. Everybody has his own speed. Maybe somebody will talk with me about a topic now that I don't want to listen to because I'm not ready for it.
Yeah.
And I will also maybe change the topic. Same as me, everybody is like that. But this is the point. People always try to force people to listen to the next step. No, you have to listen to me. It works. If someone is not ready, is not ready. And some people, there was another guy, he used to say, some people are just meant to die. Some people, maybe not this life, maybe next life.
Maybe.
Everybody has a different level.
But there's a soul contract. I truly believe that when you come to this life, you have your contract, you have your program, what experiences you want to have.
Yeah.
You accept it, and that's it.
That's it.
And if someone talks with you about not something that inside your contract, they will shut off themselves. So it's not something ununderstandable.
Bro, the best way is just to be open for every information. Even when people come to me and they want to talk about something that I totally disagree or I have a totally opposite belief system, at least I hear them out. At least I give them a chance. And I challenge myself to think, at least to be open-minded and to think about what they're saying. And maybe I can learn something new. Man, most people, they don't even want to give you a chance to explain yourself. They just say, okay, I have the ultimate knowledge and no, shut up. I know already what is right. They don't even want to challenge themselves. This is so sad, actually.
Yeah.
You cannot, like this, I think everybody is meant to improve in life. That's why we're here. Some people, they will never improve because they totally closed their minds.
You see, I think it also depends on you. For example, my brother is the type of person that I used to talk and he didn't understood. Okay, so what happened later, I was amazed by that when we moved to Dubai, and there was a time again I was trying to finally again to rise, but this time I knew that it makes no sense to share, to try to convince anyone. But I just lived my life and lived all that experiences, and my brother could see it. He just saw it, and I saw changes in him. So I changed myself, not trying to convince anyone, tell anyone, and the outside world start changing also. My brother started getting interested about this channeling, about Bashar that he channels. Have you saw this guy about Sadhguru and everything? So he was asking some meaningful questions finally. Before that, he was purely this physical type of person that
when people see the change in you first, they get more convinced than if you just talk and talk. This is a thing. Talking is a very low vibration thing, actually. Action is way more powerful.
Very powerful.
Way more powerful, yeah.
And you, as an example, show them the way that they didn't know. And when they come to the point when they understand they're depressed for some reason, they have that emptiness still, living by their way of life, and that didn't work out, maybe it's time to try another way. And at that point, when they come to that point, when they finally understand, that's when it makes sense to tell them about it. Actually, it always makes sense only when people ask you.
Yeah, if you go actively, you should never actively go and try to teach people. I personally hate to play the teacher. If somebody really comes directly and asks me something, what I really already experienced by myself, I will share my experience. If I don't know, I will just simply say don't know. This is another thing people struggle with. It's not stupidness if you say I don't know. People should get used to it more, to just say I don't know. I don't know. I tried it 1-2 times. I don't have much experience with that. I don't know.
Yeah, and with that, they need to also try to find out the answer, right? Like I was saying to you about Socrates, about Socratic questioning, how he was doing, and whenever somebody was visiting him, asking a question, he wasn't giving direct answers.
That's so genius.
He was truly believing by conversation you can unhidden the right answers.
How would he ask? Like just very short. What was?
So the person's come to you. He asks something. You ask him also a question. What do you think about it? So you question. You give a clarification question to him.
That's so genius.
Or you ask for evidence. You ask, where is this coming from? Oh, have you tried this to find out? Okay, so you ask different types of questions.
So with the questions, you take him to the answer slowly.
Yeah, because truly everyone wants to find the answers by themselves.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to learn by themselves. Nobody wants to be taught.
Nobody wants to be taught. Nobody.
And Socrates knew about it. And he invented this questioning.
That's so genius, man.
Types. And you can use it everywhere. You can use it in sales also, everywhere. Like with clients, let's go a little bit to this part. With clients, they come to you, they don't want you to tell you what exactly to buy.
Yeah, they don't want to tell you. This happens so much, man. They don't.
Whenever you say them what to do, they shut down.
Yeah, they shut down. And they take more distance.
Yeah.
It's so funny, yeah. It's human psychology.
So you need to give them ways.
You need to slowly take them.
Just give them options. Here, you can do this. Some people did this, got this from this. That's it. If you want, okay. My job is show you the ways.
Yeah.
Not
sometimes
tell
they make
you
it very hard. They don't give any hints.
With the kids also the same. As a parent, if you want to nurture them, you don't just give them answers.
Yeah, they have to learn. They have to try to use their brain.
That's how you teach them to be self-efficient.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
So I learned that also lately, and I will use it with my kids.
Yeah, that's a very good one.
I will use it in sales. All of this helps. You see, you spiritually grow, and it helps in all of the areas of your life.
It's so funny, man. I was telling you, now that you mentioned Socrates, I was telling you about this book, The Daily Stoic, which is also talking about Socrates, Epictetus, and Platon, and all this different, or Marcus Aurelius, one of the biggest ones. He's talking about all of this people, and these people had such great minds, you know. There's one of them was saying, when we humans, we always tend to have an opinion about something. But he was saying the same as we just discussed. Things are how they are. We make it either bad or good in our minds.
Yeah.
Like somebody says something to us, and we make him the evil guy. We are the evil ones because we decide actively to take it personal. We actively create a scenario where we get mad, where we imagine maybe beat up the guy, or right, if somebody is disrespectful to us or whatever. But at the end of the day, we are our own enemy because we allowed his words into our minds.
Yeah.
We can just actively decide and tell our minds, he said what he said, and I don't care. I don't even know what he said. I don't take it. We let it in our brains and we interpret it and we make it more or less.
Yeah.
This was so, man, this stoicism is actually something I'm looking into right now. It teaches a lot about emotions and how emotions are. And even if you think you're not emotional, humans are emotional. They always were emotional. They always will be emotional. But we can, to some degree, we can learn to control it. This is what stoicism is about. To a big degree, to learn how to control your emotions.
Yeah, humans have limits, exactly. Even like master teachers who got the highest point of consciousness, of vibrations, they also at some point they felt these limited versions of themselves.
Yeah, you cannot be unlimited.
You cannot take out yourself from that
You
perspective
cannot.
because
you're human,
because you will die.
Yeah.
That's what
if you go now to
happen.
Zen master and you beat him up,
Yeah.
You will see him at some point getting emotional. You'll not just stand there and look, you know.
Yeah.
So everybody will at some point.
Yeah, I mean, but it's possible to fully move away this physical aspect of yourself. But what waits you is the end of physical experience. That's it. That's what's going to happen. You will elevate, but what will happen in physical life, you will die. That's why masters, when you go to learn these higher vibrational meditations techniques, somebody have to be right next to you, some master shaman that controls you to not get to the very high points because you can die. Okay? Because you expand your self more, and when it get more and very big, your physical body will not handle that energy.
Deep meditation goes into two ways always. First, either if you don't do it right, you will fall asleep because you reach a state of relaxation that you just fall asleep. Or the right way, why people did it in the first place, meditation, is astral projection. Astral projection is just meditating is you talking to your soul, to your spirit. When you are connecting more to your spirit, which takes a couple hours of meditation. I tried it one time. After a couple hours, if you train, it gets less, under an hour. You're so connected to your spirit that your spirit will disconnect from your physical matter, and it will go in a different dimension, which we call astral projection. And astral projection, there are many people that Zen masters that actually did it, and they say it can be very dangerous. You can see creatures and demons and things that you're not meant to see now because you're not ready for it. You can literally die in this dimension. You can literally get lost in this dimension. So this is like the extreme of the meditation, which will not happen for most people because you need to know how to enter this gate of astral projection.
Have you done that?
I did it one time. I think it took like 3 hours. I was meditating so long, and after 3 hours, with every breath, I was feeling more how I was in this gate where my soul, my spirit was disconnecting from the body, and it was coming back. It was like this, you know. It was exactly where it's happening, and every time I was breathing like this, I was going, and then something was pulling it back, and I was like, "Fuck! Somehow it's not working. It's working, but then the moment I'm going, it's coming back." And it was a feeling that I never had in my life. Literally, like everything would get white, the whole body would vibrate and tingle in a very weird way. I did it only one time that long, but if you practice it every night, 2-3 hours, at some point you will be able to do it. It takes a lot of practice. A lot of practice.
What you learn from it?
I mean, I didn't do it fully, so I don't know what is on the other side. It can be very beautiful, I guess. It can be also very dangerous. But I learned that, man, everything what we see, this physical matters is, man, it's just one dimensional. We take it so serious. We take life so serious. But if we watch it from above, there's so much more. And you learn the first time that, fuck, there's way more things. It's not just we come here to live and die and find love. This is not, it's way more complex than we think. Things are way more complex. And I learned also there are things that nobody talks about. There are things that we are not ready yet. There are things that you will not find on Google or YouTube, that you will just find with your own experience.
Yeah, or you will find more confusing information,
You
like
get more
small
confused.
portions that make no sense.
The main thing is, the main lesson is there's unlimited knowledge.
Yeah.
This universe is so complex and so beautiful, and you never learn enough. Always you learn something new. It's crazy.
Exactly.
Very crazy.
Man, it was a
Alright,
nice
man.
talk.
Nice talk, buddy.
Thanks.
Thanks.